Morning, guys. I'm just gonna show you guys our little day. Obviously, I am on maternity leave. I have had baby girl, and today is gonna be our first day like getting out of the house by ourselves, in the stroller, all the things. So right now, what I did yesterday, and I'm gonna do again today because it worked really well, is I strapped on my carrier here, and I'm just going to, while I take Blue outside, I'm going to just carry her because as you can tell, she's getting a little fussy. So most of the times in the mornings, we just sit under our play mat, and she has her like longest wake window, I feel like, in the morning, and where she's most interested in like playing and looking at black and white stuff and all of that. So here's sweet baby girl, and I'm about to strap her to me. Okay, don't mind all the stuff in the background, but this is It's Maybe carrier, and I really like it so far. Hi, baby girl. So I don't know how much we're gonna do. Hi. I'll just pull this up over her head because I want her head to be. Ever since giving birth, I have only been in my car to go to doctor's appointments, and I've had other people pick up groceries for us. So today we are just gonna try and do it ourselves. So for today, like I said, we're going out for a walk. I am gonna go pick up Starbucks as well as actually pick up order. So like I said, I've been having other people doing my grocery pickup, but I just feel like she'll be 4 weeks this week. She'll be a month old. And so I'm like, I gotta start learning this stuff myself. So a little quick outing today and then come back. The grocery pickup order is from 11 to 12. So, and I didn't get like a whole ton of groceries. That way, whenever we come back, I can just bring baby girl up really quick and then come back and get the groceries, and she won't be in there for too long by herself. So that's kind of the plan. Maybe like 2 trips, just because I'm still pretty weak. You know, they talk about recovery being 6 weeks, but it's gotta be, it's your whole postpartum, you're probably still recovering, like mentally, physically, in different aspects, right? Because I had a regular vaginal birth, but I did have a tear. And so the tear is taking a while to heal. Just my stomach, you know, my uterus going back down to normal size. You have a like large wound inside of your uterus from the placenta coming out. I don't even remember my placenta coming out, by the way. That's so weird. I was so out of it, or like focused internally, that I don't remember looking at my placenta. I don't even remember like pushing it and it coming out. I don't remember any of that. So it's so funny. But just saying all of that to say that if you're in the beginning stages of postpartum and you're like, why do I not feel like myself yet? It's because you're still recovering, and that's okay. Recovery takes a while, and in some places I've read that it takes about 2 years to truly feel like yourself again after having a baby, which is so wild. But let's get the Starbucks and let's get this pickup order.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. My name is Hunter. Can I have a name for the order?
I have a mobile order for Brianna.
I got you right here. You can go ahead and go for it.
Okay, thank you. One of the biggest things I'll say just about changing over from not being a mother to being a mother, from maiden to mother, if you will, difference between going out and just being able to run into the store and get whatever you want, and now having a little person that you have to take everywhere with you is so different. Like you think about it and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to bring her, but then like whenever I get out of the house, I'm like, oh, I can just stop in the gas station and grab me a water. No, I can't do that because she's in the car. So I would have to literally either take out the entire car seat, make it a stroller and bring her in, or take her out of the car seat, strap her to me and bring her in. I guess I could take her out of the car seat and just hold her. It would be a whole ordeal. So now it's like you really have to plan out how you're gonna grab things, like how you're going to get things from the store, because making little trips every day is not efficient when you could just make one big trip, you know?
Brianna?
Yes.
So, quick drink. You're out of grande cups, you got it.
Okay, awesome.
Unfortunately, we are out of that extra cheddar box.
Okay. You can just refund it. Can you refund it? Venti. Just went to Starbucks and ordered a grande, and they said they were out of grande cups, so I got a venti. Love that. Okay, so I'm sitting here waiting on this grocery pickup order, and I told y'all baby girl loves the car. She fell asleep while we went to Starbucks and while we drove over here, but now that we've been sitting here for a second, she is awake. I don't know how much longer she's gonna be quiet, so I don't know. We're gonna have to see, because she might start wailing, and then the people may come up trying to deliver groceries, and it's gonna be too much. She does have a pacifier, but she doesn't like the pacifier. She likes to eat. Like when baby girl has something in her mouth, she wants to be receiving milk. So I have been exclusively breastfeeding her, with the exception of one bottle at night that I let Keon give her just so that I can get some sleep. So he gives her one bottle at night, most nights, but the whole rest of the time she is exclusively breastfed. I usually use my LV Curve. If you guys haven't heard of the LV Curve, you need to check it out. It's kind of like the Haka, but a little bit more efficient. So, okay, good news. We got the groceries before Little Miss started screaming, so she's still back there chilling. She's kind of making her little like grunt noises, but we're gonna be good because we got the groceries. So now we're gonna head back to the house. But I was saying I exclusively breastfeed her, and so she's very greedy. Like I feed her pretty much every 2 hours during the day, and then at night she may have one feeding like window where she sleeps for maybe like 4 to 5 hours, which is usually really good. But still, most of the time recently, I think she's going through a growth spurt, because she's still been doing every 2 hours recently. So that is fun. There's no way to calm her down other than feeding her, and I can't technically do that in the car. So another good thing for me getting out is just getting used to number one, feeding her when I'm out, what that's gonna look like, but also like getting her used to going on outings and not having the breast just there readily available all the time. So yeah, I pretty much just feed her on demand, but we're gonna go back to the house, probably feed her. So it's later on in the evening, still October 1st, and me and baby girl are going back outside with Keon this time, because Keon has had the Duna in his car since we had her, but I haven't had a car seat in my car, and so it's limited me being able to go outside. And also I want to make sure that she fits inside the car seat, because it's not an infant car seat, it's a convertible. Is that what it's called? Convertible? So it's really for bigger kids, but it's also, I think if you're 8 pounds or more, then you're able to put babies in it too. So we'll see. But Keon's about to install the car seat in my car so that we don't have to keep trading cars back and forth.
This?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I think it's called convertible. But it's bigger than the infant car seat, and so I want to make sure that she fits inside of it. And Keon's like, oh, it's not going to take me long. And look at him.
No, I'm just trying to, make sure I know everything.
I had to come out here too because Keon be leaving his stuff in my car. You need to take your stuff. You need me to drop it?
Boom, we got action.
Does this one have like the little leveler thing? Like where you can see if it's at the right level?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that now.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it is Monday, and I decided we're getting out of the house today to do something. So I was supposed to go on a walk with a friend last week, but they ended up being sick. And so I just decided that today we would go on a walk. I've been just really enjoying getting out of the house, number one, but then also really enjoying getting fresh air with her. She loves it too. She loves being outside. Like, I don't think she's cried ever when she's outside. She just ate twice, so we should be good for a little while. She was asleep, but she should take a nap whenever we're walking. Hopefully I can figure out how to make the bassinet like comfortable enough for her to sleep, because the issue I ran into the other day was that the bassinet is so like wide and the bassinet is rolling. And so with that, she just kind of gets bounced around in there and it's not super comfortable for her. So I brought a couple of blankets to hopefully like just mesh her in. It is kind of hot outside though. I tried to get out of the house earlier, but of course feeding her and everything took a little bit longer than we bargained for this morning, but that's okay. Like I said, the point is just to get some fresh air and go down a path that we haven't gone down before, a walking path. So there's one over by my mom's house that is so pretty, and that's where we're headed to. If I like this trail, we may end up doing this, I don't know, every day, but maybe every other day. We'll see. But we're gonna go try it out.